Here's how it works. As soon as somebody wants to search for something and try to find a price on something, they go to their favorite search engine. Remember, I said it'll work on Google, Bing, Yahoo, all the major search engines. So you're getting at least 95, closer to 98% of everybody that does a search online would be able to see your application because it's always going to be there. We're not telling people that they have to use this application instead of something else that they like to do. We're just telling them to do their normal search, and we're going to help them find the best deals. So they search for an iPod, and then they click on Compare. When they click on Compare, then they can choose from the different sites to get the comparison price on. When they click on Go, then each site will pop up. We're going to see, in this case, BizRate is one of those sites that has that item. And you'll notice that there was a price on the top for an 8 gig iPod Touch for $176. As soon as somebody clicks right there to see a little bit more about that, that earns money for Morningstar Church. That's right. They don't have to purchase. All they have to do is click in order to find out a little bit more about that item and where they're going to be purchasing it. And as soon as they make that click, that earns for the organization that gives it away a few pennies. So it's not just about purchasing. It can be just about people clicking to try to find the best deals on anything that they want to buy. Let's look at one of the other ones. Let's go to shopping.com. Here we have $159. Now that iPod would normally cost $199. They click there and your organization makes money. Each time that they click, you're going to make some money. Let's look at one of the other ones. There's Google Products. There it is for $162. So we found one for $159. End of the day, the most important thing is that we helped people to save money. And while they were saving money, they're happy that we gave them this application. One other thing that we really like to show people is that if I did a search for restaurant coupons, after I do that search for restaurant coupons and I click on this deals button, it's going to go out to the internet and find ask.com, which is a coupon site, and ask.com has coupons for just about anything that you can imagine. In this case, we're going to be searching for restaurant coupons, and when this pops up, you're going to see restaurant coupons that are unique to my area, to my physical location. I can customize the site so that it will only show the coupons that are unique to my physical location. While that's loading, let me start showing you one other thing that I can demonstrate. You might be thinking, this seems like a pretty useful application, and it might be something that we could do, but how much money can we really make in this type of a campaign and giving away these free applications? Let me answer that question for you a little bit. And whenever I'm doing this presentation for someone, I always ask them, how many members do you have in your organization? So let's say that you had 250 members. Let's use this scenario here. Well, let's use the scenario here, Morningstar Church. I know that they have 1,500 members that are there just about every Sunday. And of those 1,500 members, I always ask the question, how many of your members do you think that if you gave them this free, the opportunity to install one of these free applications, how many of them do you think will do that? And so they say, well, I'm thinking maybe 10% of our congregation would be willing to install one of these apps. If that were true, that means that 150 people install the application, start saving money online, and you better believe as they're saving money online, they're going to start telling other people about the savings that they got. If that were to happen, then the church would earn, with just 10% of people participating, about $3,400 in pay-per-click income. And I'm using an average, it's a low average of $2 per active application that's installed on somebody's computer, and only 10% of the people participating. Now let's say of those 10% of people that are participating, they're willing to give just one of these applications away to somebody else. If your 150 members started giving one application each month away to somebody else, then a few things are happening. their friends or relatives are beginning to see Morning Star Church every time that they do a search. And so maybe at some point in time they'll decide, maybe I'll go check that church out. The other thing that's going to be happening is they're going to start using the application and saving money themselves. And as they do that, they start giving it away to other people. So those base of 150 people committed to giving just one application away will turn that revenue number to almost $20,000 in pay-per-click income. The one thing I didn't show you before that I'll show you here in just a minute is that not only do you earn pay-per-click income, but you also earn affiliate income from Amazon.com and ClickBank.com. Amazon, as somebody purchases from Amazon, you make between 4 to 15% commission on purchases from Amazon. If somebody purchases from ClickBank or the Amazon digital products, you make from 40 to 70% commission on those type of products. So the income potential is phenomenal for your organization.